Today on the channel, from the Walmart exclusive WWE Superstars Series 4, we've got The Rock and we've got Typhoon.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
What's up, everyone? Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Superstars unboxing and review. And today from Series 4, yes, Series 4, we've got Typhoon and we've got The Rock. But remember, for all your wrestling figure needs that are not Walmart exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. And these, of course, a Walmart exclusive that never goes to Walmart is really what the Superstars, a lot of the Ruthless Aggression figures, and so forth have really come to be lately. So I don't know what the heck's going on. You're just not going to the right mart. Maybe Mattel told us Walmart when it was really maybe Paul Mart. This is the place to get these. Who knows? But a very, very confusing scene over there at Walmart. Hoping to see some of that cleared up as Walmart currently is resetting their toy aisles. Hopefully that moves out some dead weight and moves in some of the newer series. I know a lot of people still haven't seen, I think, Series 2 or Series 3 on their shelf pegs. And here we are with Series 4. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons as well. But let's start off with a guy, Old Uncle Fred, as Cody Rhodes, friend of the channel, would say. Old Uncle Fred, Fred Ottman, of course, in his Typhoon gimmick. And we're no stranger to Typhoon figures. Heck, we're no stranger to Shockmaster. And just in the last week, we actually unboxed his tugboat persona from the retro wave here. And we do get Typhoon today. I think for the most part, maybe his most impactful in a lot of ways run. Of course, tag team champion with Earthquake. We will be getting Earthquake in a future series, so we can put these two together. But honestly, I would love to see Tugboat in the retro line, and maybe down the line we'll get that possibly. But it's always cool to get tag teams as well. So Typhoon is going to be first, Earthquake coming up next, and Earthquake's going to be a 2-in-1 figure, as we did see. There's the old WWE Superstars, of course. Very, very cool packaging. As we do know, the packaging all connects for one big mural. Very cool for mint-on-card collectors. I did order 2 sets of these, one to keep on card, one to unbox, and that's what we're doing, unboxing right here. But you got old almost said Tugboat, Typhoon. Got Typhoon in the background there. Big card window there at the bubble. Very old school packaging. Very similar to kind of He-Man Masters Universe style figures and packaging. Very cool. Then, of course, you get the back in the black and white. Got the cross-sell. We'll be unboxing all these on the channel. Make sure you do subscribe to this channel. What would you be doing if you weren't? You can get all these things unboxed over here. Of course, UPCs, blurbs, all that fun stuff. Let's see what it says about our old friend Typhoon from Series 4. Natural disasters, the most destructive force in the WWE. Bad weather is headed your way. Big splash. And of course, we got Typhoon, Mr. T, Macho Man, and The Rock. I wonder if we'll get Jimmy Hart in this line. I wouldn't be shocked to see Jimmy Hart. Give us a Natural Disasters Jimmy Hart in the Superstars line. I think that would be a cool one to do. Of course, this is unpunched. Everybody loves a good unpunched, especially me. But let's get old Typhoon out of the package. Let's see what all the fuss is about. See if we can get the old Typhoon going. Up high. See you later. Goodbye. Got a little plastic prison. Time to get the old scissors out as we're locked in a few different ways here. We got some extra hands with Typhoon. Always interesting, I guess. And we are locked in at the hands as well. So we got one there. One there. Oh my gosh, we're locked in at the feet as well. What are we doing, Mattel? I get locking these in, but do we need to lock in every single one? Well, we're doing it. We're getting it out. There it is. I should probably cut this out too. These are always a pain getting out, but it looks like we've got all kinds of extra hands. We're going to really be able to choose that old hand adventure here with old Typhoon. Anything you really want in the hand department, I think we're going to have. You guys know me, I'm partial to a good fist, but we'll see what we got going on with old Typhoon. See you later. Goodbye. And we're going to pop him out. There it is. Twist ties. See you later. Up high. Goodbye. And we got Typhoon out of the package. Very interesting. We'll talk about him first, but let's look at these extra accessories with him. So we get one fisted hand and one gripping hand. Very interesting. So we get a He-Man style gripping hand with the old thumbs up is kind of how it looks. That's kind of how they hold their swords, things like that. So we get that, and then of course one fist. Then we get 2 splayed out open hands here. We've seen these before. We get 2 of those. And then we get very Mattel Elite-like gripping hands. So interested to get 2 different styles of gripping hands and not an extra fist. So would have liked to see 2 fists for Typhoon. But it is what it is. At least we did get 1 fist for him. I'm happy with that at least. Now we get old Typhoon out of the package, taking a look at him. First thing I notice is he does look a little bit bigger, but he seems to be like he needs to be a little bit bigger, especially in the midsection, which is kind of funny because you go back to the Jakks Class Superstars where they gave him the super obese torso. He could have been dialed back a little bit. This one I feel like he could have been dialed up a little bit. So trying to find that perfect mix for body styles for some of the big men out there is tough, as not all big men are created equal, as we do know here. But looking really good. The soft goods singlet that says Typhoon, a very familiar outfit for him. Kind of looks like there's a little bit of snags in the singlet, just a little bit here and there. He does got a black pants on underneath, or I should say tights on underneath, so you could remove this singlet if you wanted to, but I don't really know why you'd want to remove it. We don't really remember Fred Ottman, Typhoon, Shockmaster, Tugboat just being in black tights by itself with nothing else. It just seems kind of strange. But if you want to, you can do that. But I do appreciate the soft goods much better than being painted on, so I do like that a whole lot. He does got the red boots, got the black knee pads looking good. Head sculpt looks really, really good. It looks like my father-in-law, old George. George died a few years back. He does look a little bit like my father-in-law in the face. So it'd be great for customs if we were a customizer at the time. We'd give old George his own figure here. But definitely looks good. He's got a little bit of a mean mugging face, a little angry. Got the eyebrows bent a little bit. So I think this head sculpt does work. Pretty long hair there, but I do remember him having somewhat of long hair back in the day. Kind of matching Earthquake at the same time a little bit. But definitely looks good. And then, of course, articulation. Head back and forth, side to side. Head pops off with just a turn. I think we saw that with the last go around to these superstar figures. You turn their heads and they just kind of come off. They come off very easily, but it's not as easy as they just fall off. But a simple twist, they will come off, and that seems to be here with Typhoon as well. So we do have that. We do got the arms that go around. No bicep cuts, but you get the side to side at the elbow. You get the single jointedness at the elbow. He-Man Masters Universe style, of course. Hands movable, back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation, side to side. He can be those big old Typhoon splits. Do got a boot cut. You do got knees back and forth, and you do got ankle articulation. So not super articulated, but I think just enough, especially for this style. The Remco style, He-Man style, as it's always known. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Of course, use the Mattel stands, as we always say, and what do you know, fits perfectly on there. Now, Typhoon, not going to be the most popular. I would say out of all the superstars released so far, probably going to be the least popular as we dive through the lanes of this line. Probably some more less popular guys and characters will be in there, but I like the idea of it. I like some of these deep cut ones to be entered into the lineup, and of course getting a matching Earthquake is going to be absolutely fabulous. I'm all in for that one. If we could just get an LOD, doesn't sound like it's ever going to happen. We're going to have to go to the Asylum Wrestling store for that. Cheap plug for those guys. But Typhoon works for me, but I could see out at retail maybe this one getting passed by. If Hogan, Ric Flair, Warrior, Taker are very easy to find in pretty good abundance, what's that say about Typhoon? I guess time will tell, and who knows when these are going to hit Walmart stores. Could be a year from now. Who knows at this point? So there is Typhoon. Of course, a little Typhoon comparison. We talked about this one. We just unboxed this on the channel less than a week ago. His brand new retro tugboat figure. So getting a little bit of Uncle Fred, like I said, back out there in different gimmicks here. Very cool. Like that a whole lot. Him and Tugboat, who would have thought, in the same month to get two figures of this character. Very cool. And what else is cool? Well, Mr. Cool over here, Mr. Hollywood himself, the great one, The Rock. And The Rock enters the Superstars arena. Of course, we did get a Rock figure in the Masters of the WWE Universe. 2 years ago, what is time? We will compare that later on in this very video, but very similar packaging style with the old Typhoon there looking really good, but there's The Rock in the background, Superstars, all kinds of stuff. What's it say there? Includes fabric vest and pants. Oh, love pants. I put them on every day. One leg at a time, too, is what I do. Looking really good. He's got the cow print there, a bit of a deep cut. Very ugly cow print. Looks quite whimsical. And, of course, The Rock down there. On the back, you got the cross sell. Like I said, we're unboxing all those on the channel, so stay tuned for those. You got the glamour shot of The Rock. You got the black and white. Let's see what it says about our old friend Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. The Rock says, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? I do. I smell it from here. Know your role. Shut your mouth. It doesn't matter what you think. So basically just some catchphrases right there. Very interesting. And then you got all the jibber jabber UPCs, things like that. Very interesting down here. It does say Macho Man Randy Savage, licensed by CMG brand. So apparently there's some company out there that has the brand for the Macho Man that's, putting him in things and giving the license to Mattel or Slim Jim, whoever it may be. So that is interesting. We'll say a little bit of damage on this one. These are a little bit thin cards, as we know, so you got to watch out for damage. Unpunched is also very hard to find on these, but here we go, unpunched right there. But you get a little creasing on this one. You got to be careful if you're looking for a mint on card one, that's for sure. But there's an old Rock. Looking good. Love the background there. I do see Ultimate Warrior shirt, NWO shirt, Latino Heat shirt, Taker shirt, Stone Cold shirt. Wonder if that's little Easter eggs to the future. Will we get Stone Cold and maybe a different version of The Undertaker, a different version of Ultimate Warrior, NWO Red and Black Attack? Will we get some of those in the future of this line? We'll see what happens. See you later. And oh, knock the screen. Let me fix that. That happens from time to time on those see you laters. There it is. Oh, yeah. We're still a little... It's good enough. It's good enough. Let's take a look at the old Rock here. There he is in the plastic prison looking good. Of course, you got the hands extra with him. We got all kinds of different accessories here for the Rock, though. I'm here for that. So we got hands in here, but then he's got stuff on him as well. Got some tape. Gonna put that tape there. Let's get these hands out. These hands are always so tough to get out, which I guess I should appreciate. Means they're not going to get damaged. They're not going to get lost, things like that. But there's the old hands. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, hands to the side. And then we got the Rock. He is locked in. Where's he locked in? His feet. I'm going to lock him in. We don't want feet fail me now for the Rock. We don't want him running away, so I guess they're going to lock him in there. Distant runner, of course. Uh-oh, knocking things off, knocking glasses off, twist ties. What a mess. See you later. Goodbye. And let's break it down. Let's start with the hands on the Rock. So very similar to Typhoon, we get the open hands, the splayed out hands here with the Rock. Got to have those, so right there. But here it is, 2 Fists of Fury for old Rocky here. Love that. Got 2 fists for him. And then you got the 2 He-Man style thumbs up gripping hands stock on here. And he does come with the Raw is War microphone. Very fitting for the time period this represents, of course, of the Rock. We've seen this before in the Elite line. Getting the most out of your molds. We see that a lot. Makes a lot of sense. And it totally works. No need to reinvent the wheel. Give us the Raw is War microphone. So I do like that. We do get glasses for the Rock, and these glasses do look new. They look similar, but maybe different to something we've seen in the past, but I think these are new for this body style, Remco, WWE Superstars, Masters WWE Universe, whatever you want to call them, style figures here, but that does look a little bit different. I'm going to take those off. Nice gold and black attack on those. Like how that looks. And then we get down to old Rock here, and I love this era of Rocky as far as the sideburns go. Very cool sideburns. One of the best sideburns of all time. Right up there with, of course, Ken Shamrock during his TNA run. Those were sideburns you could set your watch to if you wanted to. And then, of course, Mike Nesmith of the Monkees, probably the best sideburns of all time. A lot of guys with good sideburns, of course, but do love these Rock ones. I used to sport some like this way back in the day as well during this time period. But it looks really good. It looks like the Rock all day long. He's got the people's elbow, the people's eyebrow. How about the eyebrow? He's got the people's eyebrow going on really good. Good hairstyle on him. You can set your watch to, looking really nice. Got the Brahma Bull tattoo, which is also really good. He's got the 1, 2 elbow pads, 2 knee pads underneath the pants as well. Then you got that cow print. Oh, cow print. So hot in the late 90s. So hot. Had to be there. Had to be there. But a nice vest, and of course the vest is going to be removable. Just like the pants, and you take the pants down, you do get the Rock logo going on there. You get the Brahma Bull on the back as well, so looking really, really good in the pants department and the tights department. This is one of those choose your own adventure ones. Do you want him in his entrance gear, or do you want him in his wrestling gear? You can choose your own adventure. Hardcore Rock fans, you need 3 of these. You need 1 in the card, 1 like this, 1 with all the vest and everything off. So very, very interesting in that component. Of course, it's going to hold this, I hope. This is a very big microphone. Yeah, it does. It works its way in there. It is a little bit big for him, though. It is a little bit big to hold, but he does got it. Raw is War. He's ready to go. Very nice. Of course, The Rock, ever popular. As we all know, everybody loves The Rock. Everybody wants The Rock figures. Got to get a ringside stand that fits for him, though. Of course, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. And he fits like a glove, just like his partner in crime, Typhoon. Looking really good. Ringside Collectibles, discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Make sure you get the Mattel stands like I always do say. Of course, we did get The Rock in the Masters of WWE Universe line, so you get a lot of reuse between these. Looks like it's the same body, same hands, maybe a little bit difference in the skin tone. Different head here, of course, but you got a lot of similarities, and that really truly is the beauty of the Masters of the Origin style figures. Reuse back and forth, plug and play, moving arms around, heads around, do whatever you want, but they get the most of the molds. This has to be one of Mattel's most profitable lines because I believe they do own the He-Man universe, the He-Man Origins body style, of course, so they can use that. They can put it between all these different lines and stuff, so it makes a lot of sense, and very smart to get the most bang out of your buck. We'd all do it if we could, but looking good. Got to choose which one Rock, because I know a lot of people use this as their Rock, and they just take off the apparatus, all that stuff, and they're truly off to the races with a wrestling Rock. But always cool to get the Rock, always cool to get Typhoon, and even cooler to get Tugboat is what it is. But there it is, WWE Superstars Series 4, Typhoon and the Rock. What are your guys' thoughts here? All in, all out, debating, not sure what's going on with Walmart and their distribution? I think that's all of us at this point. But let me know your comments in the comment section down below on these two figures. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell so you guys know we got videos every single day and then some. And got even more content for you on the Patreon. You're truly the best way to support the channel. Check out the link in the description below. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 over there on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Typhoon and The Rock, I am Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.